Hello, hello people. How are you? So this is Niket Kuthia here. So I'm India's first smart career switch coach and mentor. And today on this live event, we are live here on Abhishek's channel. So you might be wondering why I'm here. So today are gonna meet a very amazing person. Yes, you heard it right. Today we are gonna hear here will be an amazing person. So I want you guys to like be excited, show me some energy. So he doesn't comes when the energy is low. Today we'll learn about how to get wealth, health, and how to get your careers get success in your careers to get how by getting emotional freedom. So today this is our topic. So help me welcome help me welcome our emotional freedom mentor and coach, Mr. Abhishek Chauhan. Come
Hey,
here.
thank you, Niket. Very lovely introduction. I'm really grateful that you introduced
So,
myself.
Abhishek, so let me guys tell you that Abhishek Chauhan is emotional fit and like he's on a mission to help people to get emotionally fit and to live their life with full potential. So, who all are excited to get to know how he does, what he does, and how you can be emotionally fit? Type in chat box, I want to get emotionally fit. So, here, Abhishek, let me ask you one question. Let me understand, like, audience wanted to know, like, what is emotional freedom? Can you please elaborate on this?
Yeah, so basically, let me introduce first. So, why I'm on the mission? See, I can answer these questions first by understanding why this is my mission and why I started. So, first of all, understand that there are millions of people, billions actually, people are in around Earth, right? And they all filled with the emotions, correct? And
Right,
what happens is, in some situation, in some events, and some you can say there are a lot many events happen to a particular individual life, right? And some events are too tough to face, that they can't able to bear that, right? Bear that. And going forward in their life, they try to overcome from this, but their thoughts, their some beliefs, or some kind of kinds of world they create in their mind, that stop them to overcome from their emotions. So what happens here is they're not able to live their life to the fullest. So when I say emotionally fit, what does it mean is, I wanted to remove that burden they have internally, so that they can empower themselves to live their life to the full potential. Okay. And so that they can grow then in their career, in their wealth, in their relationship. See what happens when somebody is impacted due to some event, and it got emotionally impacted. Maybe he that person is depressed, right? Got stress, or some kind of he facing an anxiety, right? So it stop us to move forward sometimes. And I heard a lot of people got went to that stage where they go for suicidals or self sabotage, right? And I believe that it's really painful problem. Everyone has the uh, everyone has the freedom to live their life to the fullest. Okay. And due to some or maybe it can be big for some people, but it is a there is a way to come out of that and live the life to the full potential. So basically, if you ask me, Niket, what does mean it emotional fit? A person remove his all the burden of their on what the feelings they have internally, which hurt them a lot. Okay. Which leads them to depression, to the gutter of the shump, and they stop them to live with their true potential.
right. As if they are like trapped in their own feelings and own emotions and in their own thoughts, right?
Right.
So, Abhishek, like It's a very amazing thing that you are doing, that you are helping people in a very amazing way. So I wanted to know, so how did you came up to this journey? Let's say, so what's your personal journey around about it? So have you faced some challenges like this, and like how did you the Abhishek Chauhan became the mentor, emotional freedom mentor and coach Abhishek Chauhan. So we want to know your journey, Abhishek.
Yeah, so many people ask me, why this? Why you doing this? Right? I didn't understand. Suddenly you are in the fitness and suddenly we're doing this. So let's understand. It's all about our story. Something our life teaches us. Some events happen to our life that teaches us that your purpose is this. You should focus on this, right? And you must help because you gone through those life incident, and it required to teach people with that learning you have, with that experience you have. And let me tell you, there are a lot millions of people who suffering from their emotional problems. So what happens is, in my story, I was in 2017, I impacted with some incident. And by the way, I suffered, I have lot many incident in my life that teaches me a lot to to understand the emotions and how we should live with these emotions and how we can transform. But in that stories, I wanted to figure it out. I wanted to intentionally uh, point it out one life incident of my life that really encourages me, motivates me to you know to go for this my mission. Okay, so in during 2017, I met with one accident, and someone is impacted, and I think that was really hurtful for me as well, and to him and their family. But okay, that's fine. But something is that you cannot revert the things, right? So it was fine, but
Right.
after some days, maybe 1 year after, I was living with the blames, with the negative thoughts. Why it happened should not happen, right? Why me always? Why me always? It should not happen to me always. Okay, because I see many failures in
Exactly.
my life. Okay, and I did something, and then I always blame myself. And my, if you ask me, my nickname is Sunny. Okay, so in the India, they say Sunny
Oh,
Maharaj. Sunny इस पे Sunny का वो है, right? So that also comes कि भाई ये है ना कि इसमें तो थोड़ा क्या है, इसका नाम से ये ऐसा शुरू होता है. So you think
अरे
that,
अरे.
right? This is the mentality of India. This is the mentality. You most people believe on this kind of things, right? So these were
Yeah.
the
But
things,
this is
and
more of a superficial, right?
superficial, right? It's just a belief. It is just belief people think. But anyway, on this stage, on that year, on that age, your thoughts also is not so matured, right? So you will be on that same stage. Why it happens? Everything is going bad to me, and I always try to reset my past. I always try to reset the past. Okay, I tried many things. I went to the church by asking to my to father what to do, what is the solution for it. Okay, I went temples as well to sit down the temple and looking for the solution, why it happens, and what I should do in this case. Okay, so it's being year and month, and it was really helpful. Sorry, hurtful, right? I'm telling you, for some it is easy to overcome, but for some it is very hard. Okay, because they
Very
feel
difficult.
internally, right? Everybody is not same, correct? So
It's like life doesn't give you reset button, right?
reset
It's
button,
like
right?
life doesn't have a. So we all want to press somehow like reset and reset our life. If we get that 5 minutes back of that time and like speak to the old self,
So that,
don't
yes,
do
so
this.
that we fix,
So
so
that
that it can fix. Our minds revolve around that,
that
so
goes
fixing
into
that.
your mind, always revolving in the mind. Why I
Yeah,
have done that? Why I've
why I have done
so
this?
that's
Correct. And
that loops
sometimes it,
always goes on.
correct, correct,
Yeah.
correct. So no, for some there are some small events that you can overcome, right? But some
Hmm.
incidents, something that is it is with you always. Okay, it is a part of you, right? So in that case you're not able to overcome. Okay, you stop yourself to reach out to your goal you have, the dream you have. Also impact somehow your health as well, right? You feel irritations, right? So a lot of things used to come. So what happened that in it was I was really in the depressed mode. And most probably if you ask me why these things come, a term called emotional swings. Okay, and many people may be
Okay.
aware of it. So emotional swing is something. See, you're living life, happily. Okay, there is no any tension. But suddenly some triggers when you go to some still, or you are in the alone time. Okay, you are doing something that triggers you in again that same incident. So what happens is you again go to back to the same zone. Again to try to you try to fix it. Okay, the this is the uh, biggest part of our human nature. Okay, they try to fix it, and this is what I'm going to write in my upcoming book. They it's same like you are trying to push a big mountain. You cannot push a mountain so that it will come out of go off your way, right? It's very hard, it's very
Right.
difficult, but
Abhishek,
you
I
must.
would like to pause. I would
Hmm,
like to pause that and
yeah,
like get to tell the audience that you just told that you are an upcoming author and writing a book.
yeah,
So, for audience, I would like to tell that see, Abhishek has a ton of experience regarding this, and he's writing this book. And like currently, like there is no other book like what Abhishek is writing in the market, and the problem he is solving, like the way Abhishek does. So I request you all the audience to have, have a look at the book, have a purchase the book if you want, if you can help someone who is going to the deep pain. So I'm just excited and waiting for your book launch. So
yeah.
congratulations, Abhishek, that you are an upcoming author, and we
Thank,
all are like waiting for your book.
thank you,
So
thank you
yeah,
very much,
Abhishek, you
Niket.
can continue with your story. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, no, it's no problem. People has to know because I understand this pain. Okay, and this is a very common issue that people will try to or push that mountain. And I clearly want to mention in that book why you are doing and why it happens to actually why these emotions are always attack on us on time by time, right? So it was year 2019, and I was switching to other career. Okay, and before that, one night I was just went to one friend's home, and we have some chit chat, and then we went to one pub. So there something happened, and I cried a lot there, by this burden, because I had that burden. So I cried a lot in front of all public. It was really hurtful for me. Okay, and I was not thinking anything, because when your burden come out, you don't stop. You just want to
Go
release it.
in the floor. Yeah,
Yeah, you go in the
emotional
flow,
mode.
right? Emotionally, yeah, right. So you know you are all good. You have you well maintained, you are earning money. Okay, you have a job, but you are living with some burden, right? That really hurts, right? So you stopping yourself to live your life to the full potential, correct? Then that time, at the very next day, after that incident happened, I asked myself, what is this, what I'm doing? Is it good? Is it doing I'm doing justice to myself, my life? Something bad is happening, right? In front of our public you are crying. What is this, man? You are a man, you're a strong man, and you are showing that you are really weak, right?
Right.
So
So
this is
people perception in the
Hmm,
society is like मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता.
नहीं होता है,
You
बट
are
दर्द बहुत
मर्द,
होता
so
है.
you don't have to cry.
राइट, राइट, राइट. बट ये दर्द बहुत होता है, एंड मुझे पता है कि बहुत लोगों को ऐसा प्रॉब्लम है. दे डोंट दे हैव सिम्टम्स, एक्चुअली दे हैव सिम्टम्स बट दे डोंट शो, राइट? दे थिंक दैट
Ah,
अरे ठीक है, आज हो रहा है, ठीक हो जाएगा. But you
They
see
actually
you are
kind of suppress the pain, right?
pain,
They
huh?
suppress the feeling, but they don't get rid of that feeling. They always try to suppress that,
Suppress, right, right,
and anyhow it comes up in the future.
right. They try to do, but what happens is they lose the time to suppressing out, right? And it is very hard, first of all.
Ah,
Okay, it's very hard. See, 2070 to 2019, it's very big duration. You are living with that again, the same, emotions and all, right? That's very tough, very tough. Okay,
yeah.
and
Imagine that what 2 years. Yeah, sorry.
yes, right. Imagine that in the what in the all those 2 years, I was breaking in the each week, each day, right? So it was really painful, man. Really, really painful. I understand that pain.
Really painful.
Too
If you like
painful.
calculate कि what you have lost in 2 years and what you could have gained in 2 years, it is a huge impact on your overall
Yes,
life. If you can say the 2 years are very much important in
correct,
your
correct.
career, in your life, in your relationship.
Hmm.
So each 2 years a very big gap, man.
Big gap. And it's not. This story is not about me. It's about the people who already faced, who are clueless, who don't know that this can be solved. Okay, because day each day I was breaking myself. Okay, I was, and
Mm-hmm.
these are some feelings you cannot say to anyone. Okay, because you not feel comfortable.
Ah,
You not feel comfortable. You will feel, I don't know, man, what this guy will think. Even you say something, I don't know, he will think that, or she will think that, array, aisa hi hai. They will give some compassion, but over, right? And it is very
yeah,
practical,
people
I'm
won't
telling you.
understand also, right?
Huh,
There's also a question like if people won't understand or not, and
right, right.
what like Dadi Ma ke nuske, right? They all always go to the Dadi Ma
Always
and
give,
she
always give.
comes, she tells, बेटा time दो, time के साथ सब ठीक हो जाएगा.
But why
So we
time?
all apply that.
Play that, right? But why do you lose time? What if we have some actions that give us to overcome from there, right? What if
Right? You
we
can be
do some?
more productive and much more than yourself
Yes, of
in
course,
that time.
of course, yes, of course. And during those days, okay, yes, one part, the one thing you can't share to anyone, it's very difficult to share. Okay, even if you share, your emotions are that feeling you have, I think you're not fully recovered. Okay, it's again you will be the same zone. If you go again alone, you're not full happy, you're not living your with your full potential. Correct, it happens. I'm not just it is not a fiction story, by the way, because it happens to me. I'm telling you. And it happens to many people. Okay, but
Exactly.
that, yes, but the same time I transform myself. Okay, and really, if you see my pictures, my in my health, in my mindset, everything transformed. I inspire people. People get to inspire by me. My physique itself, right? My transformation itself. It was very unique because all my emotion, all my power, I molded to a good direction. My dreams, and
Actually, you
that
have
time I,
channelized your emotions. Yeah.
yes, I channelize, and you must know how you can channelize. Okay, it give you all the success you need. Okay, either you want more money. Okay, either you want good health. Okay, or good relationship or career, whatever it is. I desired myself to become a good looking physique. Okay, and I alone transformed myself. If you see my pictures, I used to post, right, the six packs. Okay,
Yeah,
with
I have
that,
seen.
not
Yeah.
yeah, right. So that was my dream from childhood. Okay, and it stopped because of these things. And then I transformed and I learned lot of things. How you can control emotions, how you can handle, how you can channelize it. Okay, so that all things I learned, and I believe that can be transferred to people. That's what it's all journey about. Niket, there are a lot many other failures I faced. Even the financial. If you ask me, financial also I faced. Okay, I lost almost my all savings, 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs, whatever it is. I lost.
Oh,
Yeah, you see, after that also, yeah, I am at the stage. Okay, it's fine, all positive. Okay, because I am emotionally tough. I know that God has given a lot of things to me, right? I have hands, I have legs, I can again raise myself. Yes, I invested some money in the restaurant business, and I lost there. So पैसा तो जाता है, ठीक है, बट आप जिंदा है, यही यही ज्यादा है, यही काफी है कि नहीं?
यही काफी है.
अगर
Abhishek,
कुछ
like I would like to add that it's amazing. Like I can see that you have a very high level mindset. The mindset
right,
is so great that you overcame those challenges, the financial losses that you had. Many people
right,
can't even like survive that.
right,
They have many different thoughts, like to go into the suicidal mode, or many different thoughts. I appreciate that you are inspiring people, and you have a like great mindset. I think everyone should have that kind of mindset while they are in the grief or in the pain.
right. Yeah, thanks, Niket. Because I listen to many newses as well. Uh, I maybe if you goes through my stories, my post, I shared one story of Lakshmi Narayan, who financially broke, and you know he he went for the suicide. That's really bad. You know, you got this life very by very unique and very difficult way. This human life you not easily get, first of all, and you cannot waste like this, right? You have all the things. You need to understand how, what is a life. It's all energy, first of all. This money is also energy, right? We are all energy, right? It just exchange. It was
Right.
exchanging things. Just we are exchanging
Just
things and we
explain.
are getting things. And it all desires. It's all you create. All desires you create. अरे मुझे गाड़ी खरीदनी है, गाड़ी खरीदने किसने क्रिएट किया? तुमने खरीद किया. मुझे पैसा इन्वेस्ट करना है यहाँ पे, किसने क्रिएट किया? तुमने क्रिएट किया. तो भाई उसका जो
तुमने
पॉजिटिव सिनेरियो होता है, पॉजिटिव थिंग्स एंड नेगेटिव थिंग्स, यू मस्ट accept, right? Right.
accept the consequences as well.
Consequences as well. So you need to
So
maintain
Abhishek,
it up.
what I
Hmm.
think, what people are thinking like, यार तू तो भाई बहुत बड़ी बड़ी बातें कर रहा है, एंड
हाँ.
बोल रहा है कि भाई ये होना चाहिए, माइंडसेट ऐसा होना चाहिए. पीपल विल बी लाइक, भाई हमें पता है हमें कितना सहन करना पड़ रहा है, आपको क्या पता है?
आपको क्या पता है? बट
So what
भाई
आप what you would like to tell that kind of people, like how you overcame such situations, like what situations you were in? I want you to like know that people that you feel the same thing they are feeling right now.
no, the people who think that I'm just came here to just come with some distributing gyan. No, I'm not here for this, because I faced in my life, and that is the reason I'm here. Okay, that is why I whatever learned the things. Okay, you may heard about the Sushant case, right?
Yeah,
Sushant,
yeah,
he got depressed,
everyone
and
has heard the
uh,
2020.
yes, it's really big, big trauma, man. I really felt bad. It's you got very ये आसानी से नहीं मिलता, पहले बात तो ह्यूमन लाइफ, राइट? एंड यू जस्ट वेस्टेड. I'm not going to blame what happened, but you may have other ways also. Okay, and you must understand, you can channelize it. The thing is the everything is temporary. Today you are enjoying the things, but we don't know tomorrow what going to happen. And
Exactly,
the right, and the truth is we have very limited time, very limited time. Do you want to waste this time with that all those emotions, all those depression and negative thoughts, that limiting beliefs? No, man. You have to
no,
rise up
no.
again. You have to rise up, right? To build confidence and again go to the positive situation. Now many people think by being positive, it doesn't mean that we solve the problem. Yes, it doesn't. You're not solving the problem, for sure. You're not solving the problem, but you need to understand. You get a compassion, a power to get a various solution, to get to not reach to that position, that self sabotage or suicidal, right? to understand how we can next we can grow, how we can again fix the things going ahead. So that's all positive mindset means. Okay, so don't think that
Right.
अरे पॉजिटिव माइंड से कुछ नहीं होता, होता है, बहुत कुछ है, बहुत कुछ होता है. You need to understand.
बहुत
It,
कुछ होता है.
बहुत कुछ होता है. It can change you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abhishek,
Right.
what I feel that whenever like I have also like there are some incidents in my past as well that I have felt that uh, pain and like I was not emotional free. That time I wish that I would have someone like you to help me and to get me out, like to pull me out, hold my hand and like pull me
Right.
out of that my own cage, the cage that I have built for myself. So
Correct.
the guys like you, there are like we need people like you right now. We need people like you, like coach and mentor us to get out of this and to live with our full potential. So Abhishek, I would like to take this further. Like, how if one is wanting to get out of this? So what that person needs to do in order to get out of this emotional, how to get emotional freedom basically?
So
What you
in
need to
my
do?
life, yes, yes. First of all, thank you, Niket. That yes, this is the requirement of the people. Let's understand. So in my all life journey, I believe that a person should have a aspiration. Okay, aspiration. What is aspiration means? You may have a dream, burning desire to achieve something. Okay, I had to achieve something. Okay, that bring you to not go to that bad situations, I mean that self destructive mode. Okay, so the person should have aspiration. So this is, you may my my formula is like ASAP, as soon as possible, just to come out of that
Wow,
as soon as possible, ASAP. Okay, you may
so simple and easy,
so,
man.
so simple and easy, ASAP. So you should have aspiration in your life. And no, very less people have. कितने लोग यहाँ पे ड्रीम देखते हैं? ड्रीम देखना बहुत जरूरी है, राइट, अपने लाइफ में, कि मुझे कुछ बनना है लाइफ में, राइट. So that gives you a power to just stand out again, stand out from your current situation. Okay.
Guys, those who are like watching live right now, I just request you to like type in the chat box that I have a dream. I have a dream.
Yes,
Type in the
yes, I
chat
want to have
box.
ask everyone who have a dream, who have a dream in their life. They wanted to achieve something, maybe a lot of more money, right? More money, the high degree of health, relationship, wealth. It
Any
depends,
dream. Yeah, any
right?
dream. But just type I have a
Just type,
dream.
right? And in my in my morning sessions, I used to give to my mentees. They really feel, they amazed, surprised after visualizing the things, their dreams, and they feel a lot, greatness towards me, gratefulness towards me. That's really filled here. So yeah, so
My God, you are already impacting lives, Abhishek. You have already started it.
correct, correct, correct.
Wow, it's amazing. So Abhishek,
Yes,
as you are talking about ASAP, you need to have aspirations. So I just
yeah,
wanted you to like go elaborate more on that and what actually ASAP means to the audience.
yeah. So it is actually a synonyms. In your IT industry, you may know ASAP as soon as possible, right? So with that, I think my this whole formula related to that only. So A means aspiration. Okay, S for success habits. So you must have developed a good habits to stand out. Then
So
they then
can you elaborate before
yes,
getting
I,
to the
let me let yeah let me
whole
yes,
formula?
yes, yes. So I will
Yeah,
elaborate.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I will elaborate. Let me just synonyms I need to tell. Okay, so A means the aspiration, and S for the success habits. So and then the A for the ambitious goals. You should have a goals to achieve some, right? And then the positive mindset, and this positive mindset is base of all, is the base of all. Here people has to work. Okay, so you have to nurture your mind, you have to feed your mind to stand out, to understand this the life is not is all about only emotions, right? There are many monks written about it, okay, but I understand better. I read many books regarding this. I understand it better. Somehow I can refine more on this later on. But yes, you must have the positive mindset. It start with your feelings, okay, then the thoughts, then your beliefs, and your actions. Okay, so FTBA, right? So this has to be improved. Your feelings should be, you if you are able to okay, I want to ask you, this audience, how many of you guys able to control your feelings? If you go angry, if you go
It's a
angry,
tough question.
yeah, if you go angry, what do you do? Immediately you react or respond? Difference are there, right? React or respond.
And respond. So if you are like most of the guys like me, we are all reactive person. We all
Right.
are reactive.
Correct. So this is, you can see these feelings, you need to have, you need to understand how you can control it, okay. And then there, I was very short temper. My family used to scold me, this guy is really short temper. He get angry in small small things. But now if you see my totally different, I I first analyze and then respond,
what
because
what a
your words are very,
transformation.
yes, yes, your words are very crucial, right? So you need to use it very wisely, correct? So
Yeah,
then,
there's a also saying that if you release an arrow, it won't
hmm,
ever come back. So
correct, correct,
it's like your words also. Words are like arrow. If you release a word from your mouth, it never can come back. So
correct, yes,
you need to be more careful regarding your emotions because your
yes,
emotions and then control your actions, right?
correct,
I just
sure, why
wanted
not?
to expand on that.
Yes, yes, yes. And very few people know how to control, and that's how I teaches my mentees, okay, and they really see the changes. And then your thoughts, then the beliefs, and that we have all have limiting beliefs. If you see, if you think that I'm not good and I'm not loving person, you're actually putting a tattoo inside your head, right? I'm not loving person, I mean, this is your belief, this is your thought, right? And जब टैटू को जब निकालने के लिए क्या करना पड़ता है, यू नीड टू हैव सर्जरी. आई मीन, दैट परमानेंट
Hmm.
टैटू, you
Tattoo
have surgery.
removal surgery.
Surgery, that surgery has to be done. Right? So you need to learn how to break the beliefs, right? So this is what my positive mindset means. And this foundation, this base has to be uh, be strong, so that you can handle your other next your aspirations, your ambitious goals, and your habits. And many people ask me how habits can change. Habits can change, transform you. So a tiny habits, I understand. I see myself when I was transforming. I used to wake up at 4:45 exactly. Okay,
Oh,
to
daily
go.
4:45.
Yes, yes.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
really ambitious. Okay, towards my thing, towards my achieving the dream. So these habits get, tiny habits get multiplied every day, every day, every day, and it's creates a character. It creates a powerful character in you. You made yourself unique from others, right? And
Right.
that
It also
gives you
gives you confidence.
confidence. That increases your self-esteem. You have high self-esteem, and when you get that, what happens? You have a one more reason to live your life to the true full potential. Yes or no? Right?
Yes.
You have
The
high.
people who are like watching live or watching the recording, I want you to type in chat that you are an early bird. So I wanted to know that how many people here are early birds, like Abhishek Chauhan, right? Yeah, we can. I think there might be a few people that we are like early birds.
Right? And these habits are not easily found, first of all, and it requires deliberate practice. Okay, so It's about all your aspiration. Okay, do you have that? Do you have that burning desire in you? Do you want to achieve it or not? If you have, then you have all the things in you to achieve. You can create a tiny habits. You can just multiply it. You can create a stacks of it, and that's
Wow.
you can create a stack, daily stack. Okay, doing today I'm waking up this time 4:45 and going to do it daily, and very next day let's multiply more. Let's have one more good habits in me. Let's have reading books, right? Just add it. So that's by this way we are stacking up the habits, right? And these tiny habits can lead you to your dream, to your success, correct? And that gives you again to it's empower you actually to again rise up and live with your full potential.
Full potential. Wow.
The audience who is watching me, you can comment it or yes or no, is it true or not? Because I felt in my life, and I really it transformed me a lot.
I do believe that if I really do believe that if someone like you came to me in the before when I was in the such stage, so it would like help me enormously, and like the decisions would I would take have taken and the wrong decisions I made because of my mindset. Like it could be like what I can say. It could be like made it better. So we all require such a good like a mentor like you.
Correct. And it's not about only emotional freedom, emotional fitness. It's about all about whole 360-degree transformation. If you see, you're transforming your health
Hmm.
because of because of your habit, because of your goal. You're transforming. You're creating your a character, a position where people respect you. Correct. People know you because of
Exactly.
uniqueness. When I go to my office, uh, everybody knows Abhishek. He has a very good personality, man. I mean, he has a good physique, and he really inspired me. They used to ask me, "Can you give me some tips? Can you give me the diet plans? I'm doing correct or not?" Let me tell you one story. I think I think
Wow. How many of you like stories? Wait, Abhishek. Let audience
the
answer.
let
Type
I
chat
answer the
box story. We
what
want
a story.
story.
My life story. That's really
Yeah.
amazing story. Okay, okay, right. So let me start with one story. So it is very amazing life incident. It happens, and it really inspired me again to communicate with the people, to motivate people to to come with this position again. Okay, so in year 2019, I was just at a great physique, great condition. So I was entering in the office. So at that office gate, one security guy was there. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
he used to, his job was to just look at the employee ids employee ids. Okay, who which employees not come up with their ids. Okay, so I was his job was daily to do this. Okay, so one day what happened, when I entering in the office, suddenly I heard a sound. Sir, sir, sir. I stopped. What happens, man? Why, who is who is calling me? Then I move back and say, I see he was a security guard. Okay, then I surprised why he stopped me. I then I look at my ID card. Oh, I have. How, why he stopped me? Then he continued. He told, sir, how you made this great physique? You are look very unique, man. I'm also doing, but it's very difficult for me to do. Okay. So then I surprised,
Oh.
and he's told that I was watching you from many days. Okay, and he was a stranger to me, right? I don't know him, first of all. So
Hmm.
he stopped me and asked me. So so I given some tips and all. So I told him, see, yeah, it's all about the mindset. Okay, why you doing this? First of all, your why should be clear. Okay, your why should be clear, why you doing this. Okay, and if you clear with that, then you can achieve anything. can achieve anything. I'm telling you, should be very, you should live with purpose, purposeful life, full life, right? So then I given some tips and then I entered. So that was the incident. I that day I understand, oh man, people are inspired. I am inspiring people, right? They're watching me. So that made a difference, right? You build a character, you build a character because of your habits, because of ambitious goals, your dreams, your aspiration, and you got something in back, right? So this was the thing that really again encouraged me to go here. So yeah, so if you
Wow.
ask me, Niket, it's all about the full transformation, 360-degree transformation, not only emotionally fit, but your health, relationship, your wealth, and your mindset. Yeah, please go
Everything
ahead.
is connected.
Connected, yes,
Yeah.
everything connected with
Everything
everything.
is connected.
Hmm.
Abhishek, I wanted to know, like, if you like to, like, say, audience, give your message, like, what would you tell to audience, like, how they can do this?
Okay, if I want to give message to the audience, first of all, let's understand, guys, we got one life. We got very limited time in our life. Do we want to be on the same stage? Do you want to be the same place with that same emotions? You want to be stuck in your life? You don't want to overcome and raise yourself again and live with your true potential? Ever you ask yourself that what is your purpose in in this life? Are you living the same life, same job, same, you know, you don't want to improve yourself? There are many people who don't like it, so they don't know what they are doing in this life, and they must understand you have to change yourself, okay? And so many people also live in their past. So if I say in my words how I say this, live in the past thing, so it is my quotes, by the way. My quote. So living in the
Wow.
past, yeah, so living in the past, something that you cutting down half life, okay? Living in the past is something that you trying to cut down your half life that you might win, right? Half life you're cutting. So don't be in the past, don't try to
Powerful.
push the mountain, right? So don't be the in the past, it's the present, and everything is the just happen is temporary, and some things are not in our control. So don't put effort there, don't put all energy there onto controlling.
Right.
Just move on,
We can
just move
also,
on. Hmm. Yeah.
yeah, sorry. You can also share that analogy that if there is a white sheet of paper and there is everything going well and there is a slight dot of a black dot, the people concentrate on the black dot, not on the whole white sheet of paper. So our life is like a whole white sheet of paper. It's just a black dot in our white sheet, right, Abhishek?
Right. Correct.
We should not only focus on that. We should focus on what's the 99%. It's the white color.
Correct. Correct. So focus on present. This is bring you with happiness and joy if you focus to building again your life, right? Yeah, Niket, you can continue.
So Abhishek, yeah, Abhishek. So I think we had a lot of talk and we had a lot of questions answered for our audience. I would like to request you to give some more thing. Yeah, we need some more. As an audience, we need some more. So this live talk is not enough, man. We need to do it live, or we need to go and do it practically, man. So Abhishek, I want you to give audience some opportunity if we have to get this thing removed from our life and
Okay, here's
get
the good
emotional
news.
freedom.
Okay, here's the good news. Good news. Good news. Who likes to have good news?
Me,
So
me,
here's the
me,
good
me,
news.
me.
Right. So the people who interested, to become my mentee, to understand how they can substantially grow in their from their life, what they are stuck today, wanted to achieve 10x their career, health, wealth, right? So this is the time I can give you. Put in the comment if someone not put in the comment. I want. Okay, I'm giving 2 days my free classes, morning classes, free. Okay,
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah, free for free. See, I don't want to give. Just let's have the test. Okay, and upcoming Sunday I'm going to have a webinar. Okay, I like you to join there and understand how you can improve your life. Okay, how you can improve from these current situations, right? So in the
So
upcoming Sunday or
this,
Saturday, I'm going to put on my story, but mostly on a Saturday. Mostly on Saturday, I'm
yeah,
going to conduct a
17th or 18th of
workshop.
December 2022. So I
Yes,
just wanted like those guys who are like watching live right now, it's only limited time offer and limited time opportunity for you guys. Abhishek might not do this again ever, or like might don't do this frequently, right, Abhishek?
right, right.
It's a
I'm not
very
going to do
limited.
very limited. I did last time. I think 2 weeks back, and then I coming in this week again Saturday on 17th of December. I hope I can give. So this is the kind of workshop, right? So you can see the things practically. The changing, little bit
And
changing, whatever you see there, it is practical things. Okay, so that's the my upcoming workshop. And
so
who
those
are
guys who have missed the
mm,
opportunity, I'm sorry, Abhishek, those guys who have missed the opportunity, like, अरे यार, time तो चले गया. We are the late Latif, right? We have watched the recording late. So those
right?
guys want to get the opportunity. So just ping Abhishek and ask for the new webinar if he's doing. And if you guys are lucky, you might get a date to help you
Correct.
with your emotional freedom. And
Yeah,
those guys who are like procrastinating, no, we don't know what to do now, and we need to do it later. अरे यार, बाद में ही कर देंगे. Guys, this is a very limited opportunity. Time is very valuable. Don't miss this opportunity. I'm telling
correct.
you, it's the time is very valuable. I have lost some time. Abhishek has lost this time. We don't want you to lose the same way. Yeah, Abhishek, you can continue what you are talking about.
Yeah, maybe this recording cannot be kept in the Facebook, but people who are interested in my morning free classes, they can DM me or DM Niket for it, so that he can give them. So that you must take a taste of it, guys. I'm telling you, you'll feel awesome. Some different thing. Okay,
It
fine.
feels awesome, already
It's
feels.
awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. Fine, Abhishek. So it was a good talk with you, and we had a amazing enlightenment session for how to get great health, get wealth, and how to get emotionally free and unlock our true potential. I think it was very valuable webinar that you did today, and I look forward to help many people like you help many people, such people who are going into the same pain. And all the best, Abhishek, for your book launch. Guys who have joined late, I would just like to tell you that Abhishek is an upcoming author. He will be soon launching his book, and it is about emotional freedom. And guys, just wait, watch, and grab the book. That's
Right.
all.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, to given. Thank you, Niket. First of all, I'm very truly grateful that you've given this opportunity to talk and my mission, why I'm doing this. Really, thank you, and thank you to all the audience who is watching me. And
My
I
pleasure.
hope, yes, I hope that it given some value to you guys to understand better about the situations and emotions. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I will.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
Bye everyone.